All right, so for today's activity, we're gonna continue working on striking an object. For today's materials, the only thing we're gonna need is a basket that looks something like this. It doesn't have to be exactly like this. It could be a bucket, it could be a smaller basket, it can be a bag or something, a box, a cardboard box, anything that you have at home laying around that you want to use, but something similar to this that you'll be able to strike an object into the basket. We're going to continue using the sock balls that we did on Monday. If you haven't had a chance, go ahead and look back at Monday's activity. I show you how to make the sock ball. I show you what you can use in other objects, so go ahead and look back at that if you have not made one. But we are going to need some of these today. If you have a few, I have 5 today, so as many as you have at home you can put together real quick and make them. It can be any size, any color that you want, and also it doesn't really have to be a ball. I took one of these soft toys. It's real soft, it's almost like a circle. Play some music, and we're going to be striking this one today too. So the first activity that we'll do today is we'll just practice striking it into the target. We did a lot of this in PE this year, a lot of target practice. This is going to be the target, so we're trying to strike the objects into the target. When we were doing target practice with cones, we used cones to knock over the cones. When we did bowling, the bowling pins were the target. So this is going to be the target today, and we're practicing striking. You're just going to put it, you can start off real small, you can put it out real close if you want. It doesn't have to be too far, and you can find something that could be a line for you to stand behind. Okay, I just want you practicing striking the object into the target. So I'll get behind this line right here. I'll hold out our object, which is our sock ball or anything you're using today, and you're just going to practice striking it into the target. So I'll try the first one. Okay, very easy. Okay, I'll try again. I have my other sock ball, strike it in there. I think I hit that one too far. Okay, so if you notice you hit it too far, just try to go a little bit softer. If you notice, this is a lot of the things that we're going to be doing next year when we do volleyball. Okay, this is going to practice striking a volleyball, so that's why we're doing this. And also some of the games you already play at school, like Foursquare, you strike the ball with your hands into the other person's square, the square being the target. Today our target is this basket, so it's going to be really good practice for you to do now, so that way you can get stronger and better at these activities for next year. So I have 3 more of my objects to use. I have my green sock ball. Good, strike it. Got my next one, strike it. Okay, and I got my last one, which is a little toy, and strike it. Okay, so good. So out of the 5 that I used, I was able to make 4, which is good. If I thought that was easy, I can always move farther. If you want to put this target farther, you can. And if you want, you can move even farther back, and you can slowly make it more difficult for you to do. What I just want you to focus on is that we're doing striking. Okay, we're striking the object. We're not throwing it. We're not tossing it, none of that. I want you to practice striking. I want you to think about it, think strike, strike, strike. That's what we're doing to the object. Whatever it is, if you use a basketball, if you use a baseball, soccer ball, stuffed animal, anything you have is totally fine, but practice striking. We're not throwing today, we're not tossing, you are just striking. If it's hard, you can get close. If you want to start off real close and practice striking, you can. If you want to get farther, you can. If there's other people in the house that you want to play, take turns. Play against each other. See who can make the most objects into the target. You can also go farther. You can put multiple targets out. If you have some tape or some markers, you can write points on it. This one could be 10 points. You can put one really far that's worth 20 points. You can put one really far that's worth 100 points. Whatever you want. Make it fun. Play this over the next day. Come back tomorrow, and I'll have some more activities for us to play.